Disney Plus Hotstar Showtime is back for part 2, aka the final 3 episodes, considering they split the first season into 2 parts. So what's a fancy, thoughtful, sophisticated way of saying, I still enjoyed this show, please see my review of part 1 for further details. I was quite taken by the pulpy series created by Sumit Roy about the bewitching, bewildering, bedazzling world of Bollywood and show business. The thundering, colourful characters, the deliciously dramatic showdowns, the sizzling melodrama, the breezy plot, the flashy excess of it all. Whether it's Emraan Hashmi clearly having a blast as the unapologetically bloodthirsty producer Raghu Khanna, who you hate to love. Heartless, hungry and immeasurably arrogant, he may be an insensitive force of nature, but he's one you'd want on your side. Or the well-cast Rajiv Khandelwal as superstar Arman Singh, who's as insecure, delusional and superstitious as he is self-aware, calculating and manipulative. And these 3 final episodes of the season are, for the most part, just as enjoyable. Of course, my issues with the series remain, chief among them being the underwritten and blandly performed central character of Mahika Nandi, played by Mahima Makwana. Mahika's is an exciting arc, but we're barely able to feel that sense of her journey or transformation. At the start of the series, she's not endearing enough to win you over as the idealistic underdog outsider you're rooting for. Nor do we entirely feel the fire of the sellout badass boss lady that she gradually becomes. Her aside, in these final episodes, I was surprised at just how invested I was in each and every character of the show, which isn't easy to do. There's no obvious outlier or weak link here. Through Mahika's arc, what Showtime examines is the price of being on top within the shallow, self-serving world of stardom and show business, and how the lines of personal and professional blur together. How the cost of success and survival within the industry that literally sells love, heart and humanity is to lose your own. Take superstar Arman's marriage to his movie star wife Mandira. After he's publicly caught cheating on her and the media storm that follows, more than him, it's the film he's shooting that suffers. The movie's director Satya, played by Neeraj Madhav, sees his passion project evaporate before his eyes through no fault of his own. All this while the graceful, calculating Mandira, played by an impressive Shreya Saran, uses the scandal to further her own career and image in the public eye. What is stardom if not the politics of positioning and perception? It reminded me of Karan's golden line from the Bollywood-focused episode of Made in Heaven Season 2. After a point, you just don't know what's real and what's marketing, he says. Or the strictly conditional love of fans and fan culture. We refuse to see our stars as human beings. When starlet Yasmin, played by Moni Roy, goes home to visit her parents and take a break from the unforgiving nature of the spotlight, even there she's made to meet friends and neighbors who refuse to see her as anything more than a commodity, a concept, a selfie. It's also both telling and tragic how amidst all the maneuvering and manipulating to come out on top, the actual movies and filmmaking and storytelling and doing good work comes second.
गलतियां सुधारने का एक ही मौका मांग रहा हूं, कोशिश कर रहा हूं बदलने की।
लिखने से पहले सोचो तो क्या लिख रहे हो?
Unfortunately, the flashy delights and outsized commentary of the series don't last, as Showtime fails to stick the landing. The last episode is the least exciting of the season. It's because the finale fails to balance the bitchiness, backstabbing and move-making of the film industry with personal drama, resulting in a repetitive blur of dramatic stuff. From income tax raids, to a breakup we don't care about, to a weird Instagram live that could have been a tweet, to a news broadcast monologue that could have been a voice note. All this to speed to an interesting conclusion that it doesn't quite earn. The show that prides itself on its explosiveness and big bangs goes out with a whimper. Still, I'll remember Showtime fondly for the times it refused to take itself too seriously and for the unhinged fun it had in exploring the glitz, glamour, gossip, magic and mayhem of the Hindi film industry. You can watch part 2 of Showtime on Disney Plus Hotstar. That's all from me on Film Companion. To experience and get lost in these stories and try to have meaningful discussions about them with you week in, week out has been the privilege of a lifetime, and I've been grateful for every minute of it.